So I walked away from a six-figure deal, and I am more than happy that I did so. The reason is it was a growth operating deal, and it was for a creator who, checked a lot of the boxes. Like he had over 1 million followers, and he was making really engaging content. But as I was talking to him, as I was explaining, the potential for someone, that size of a creator to monetize their audience, and doing it in the right way, in the way that I personally work with my clients, which is actually helping their audience in the process of making money for them. Quickly I realized that, this creator wasn't necessarily 100% in. Like, he was doing this specifically for the money. And especially his business partner was doing this for the money. That's why he introduced me, was because he was trying to get a cut of the check. And I realized that quickly. And I can't lie to you guys, like, me making six figures a month would be crazy. Me generating six figures for a client would be crazy. That would be awesome. But even though I really wanted to go forward, even though I wanted to push and push, ultimately I followed my gut. And when we were negotiating the contract, we had some disagreements, and basically, there's not that much I can say on here, but it ended up just not working out, and I walked away from that. And I tried to give them advice. I tried to, push them in the right direction, as any good business person would, and I wish them the best. After letting go of that contract, you have this feeling of this sinking in your stomach, because you get built up, you get so fired up about the potential of really making that much money and helping somebody like that. And the thing is, quickly though, even way faster than I thought, I adjusted, and I was like, you know what, that was the right decision. I followed my gut, and that was the right decision, right? And the takeaway from this is, honestly, if you can get a referral for a potential client, that's amazing. And this is why people say your network is your net worth, because I'd honestly rather work for my friends and my friends' friends than just a stranger on the internet. And in most cases, that's how it works. But with that said, the other lesson is, if your gut feeling isn't good about a business, if your gut feeling isn't good about a business model, don't do it, because your gut's probably right. If you're getting into business with a business partner and you have some sort of gut feeling that says that this might not be the right thing, don't ignore that. Don't just be logical. Don't just be like, oh, but he checks all the boxes, he would be a great partner and stuff. But you just got to follow your gut at the end of the day, and end things in the right way. In the same way with if you're seeing a woman and it doesn't end up working out, end things in the gentlemanly way. Do things the right way. And sometimes people are just not a good fit, which is why, when I'm onboarding clients for my own agency, or when I'm talking to friends, and if I can take a step, aside from, the money that would be potentially involved in the deal, and I can just be like, I don't think that I can help you as well as somebody else can. And I don't think that the fit is right. If you can step aside and recognize logically and, get that gut feeling, whether or not you can actually help that client or not, follow that gut feeling and follow it throughout, with business, with life, with whatever it may be, because your gut's always right. And you're never going to be mad at yourself for not following your gut. That's just the truth, because your gut is your heart, and your heart knows best, even when your head is trying to convince you otherwise. So with that said, guys, yes, I walked away from a six-figure contract. We were projected to do 50 to 100K a month within 6 months, but it just didn't work out, and that's okay. And when that door shuts, another one opens, and I couldn't be happier with the situation I'm in now. and the people that I'm working with now. I'm genuinely working with some of my closest friends. I'm growing my network. I'm just being who I want to be. And you have to realize that if you get tied into the wrong business model, it can be like the death of you, bro. It could actually be the death of you. You get tied into the wrong business with the wrong friends, it could be the death of you, just like anything. So yeah, that's the story. If you guys enjoyed this, appreciate you watching. I hope this was somewhat valuable to you, specifically for those who are trying to make more money but want to shortcut it. Don't shortcut it. Take the long way, and it'll allow you to grow exponentially faster because you did things the right way and you weren't just a scammer. You weren't just cutting corners with people. I promise you it will come back to bite you if you cut those corners to try to make a quick buck quickly. So don't make that mistake, and I'm glad I learned the easy way. I want you guys to learn the easy way from this lesson specifically. You can walk away from $1 million deal and you could have never made any money. That shows that you have true integrity and character, especially if you have to go against your gut and your values and your beliefs just to make a quick buck. Money comes and goes, but who you are and your values and the person you have to live with every single day will stay with you for the rest of your life. That's my message. Subscribe. See ya.